Ladies and gentlemen, congrats! After the whole 4 years, Atlanta is returning. Donald Glover and Hiro Murai's acclaimed comedy is coming back for its third season. The show wrapped up its second season 4 years ago, and now the wait for season 3 is... well, it's not over, but at least we know exactly how long the wait's going to be. Join us to see Atlanta season 3 news, release dates, leaked info, and rumors. When will it be released? As it's reported, the show will return to FX on March 24th, 2022, with 2 episodes at once. From the next day, all of season 3 episodes will be available to stream on Hulu. The hit series was renewed for season 3 back in June 2018, but of course, filming was pushed back amid the COVID pandemic. The pandemic gave creator Donald Glover the chance to write both the 3rd and 4th seasons of the show, but it also meant that production would be delayed for another year. In April of 2021, Glover revealed that production had finally started on season 3 in Europe, with the season consisting of 10 episodes, followed by season 4, which will return to Atlanta for 8 more episodes. Besides the global issues, it was delayed due to the actors' conflicting schedules, including Beetz' role in Joker and Henry's in Godzilla vs. Kong. Donald Glover was also busy releasing his second album, writing and producing the musical film Guava Island, and voicing Simba in the Lion King remake. Glover's complicated schedule and other priorities in his personal life, including injuries he was dealing with, further contributed to the Atlanta production delay. Glover compared season 3 of his Emmy-winning show to Kanye West's musical success before filming began in the spring of 2021. I align the seasons, I think. To me, like Kanye records. I feel like this is our graduation. This is probably our most accessible but also the realest, an honest version of it, and I feel like the most enjoyable, like the 3rd album. FX Entertainment president Eric Schreier also had a word to say. We are thrilled to have Atlanta back with a new season on March 24th. Once again, Donald Glover, the producers, and stellar cast have delivered another signature season synonymous with the excellence that makes Atlanta so great. It will be the best season. The show premiered in 2016 and received near unanimous praise, scoring an impressive rating. The series has only gotten better and more popular since then. Taking place almost entirely in Europe, season 3 finds Alfred / Paperboy, Darius, and Van in the midst of a successful European tour, as the group navigates their new surroundings as outsiders and struggles to adjust to the newfound success they had aspired to. Back in October 2021, Glover released a 1-minute clip teasing what's to come for the Atlanta characters. The ominous trailer showed glimpses of different landscapes, statues in museums, a European city, and stacks of chairs with creepy images on television sets as a voice said, "It's after the end of the world, don't you know that yet?" on repeat. The teaser ended with Alfred Paperboy Miles sitting alone in front of a coffin staring straight into the camera while 2 figures stood facing the wall behind him. Nearly 2 months after unveiling the first teaser for the new chapter, the official Atlanta Twitter account has revealed the actual release date. And of course, Glover will once again serve as Atlanta's primary writer for its 3rd season. We don't know for sure if director Hiro Murai will return to helm several episodes for season 3, as he has with previous seasons. But since he's one of the show's executive producers, it seems pretty likely he'll be back. With Atlanta season 3 officially coming after a 4-year hiatus, it will be interesting to see whether the wait results in a large viewership boost for FX, or see it struggle to recapture the same level of popularity. The cable network hasn't seen huge ratings in the past few years, though the first 2 seasons of Atlanta proved to be a major hit, alongside FX's long-running titles It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and American Horror Story. Glover took an enormous risk. How did it all start? It's not big news that Donald Glover never does anything the usual way, right? He was already an established name in television, comedy, and music when he met with FX. Figuring out how to sell a show that was still early on its planning stages, Glover explained how he got the network to sign on before he even had a full idea about what the show was going to be. As he says, the best things just can't be explained. I just Trojan horsed it. I told FX the show was something it wasn't until we got there and then hoped it would be enjoyable. Once Glover got the approval he sought, however, he knew which direction he wanted to go. FX might extend beyond the network and around the world, but in Glover's eyes, he wanted to make a show that appealed to the people of the city that inspired it. Other than that, he said that the rest was a consolation. I only cared about what the people in Atlanta thought. Like, you can't name a show Detroit and have Detroit people hate it. I really only cared if my parents, cousins, and everyone in Atlanta thought it was cool. If I could go to a Chick-fil-A and have people be like, "Yo, have you seen this Donald Glover show?" Then okay, cool, it's touching something personal, he said. However, as anyone who has watched this show, it's less about these individuals and more about a community of people. Atlanta mixes genres, from entire episodes taking place on fictional television programs to its portrayal of Justin Bieber as a young black performer who is similarly embattled and more harshly judged given his new skin color. What should we expect from Season 3? At the end of the second season, we saw Ernest Earn Marks and his rapper cousin Paperboy head to the airport for Paperboy's Euro tour. In a shocking twist, Earn realizes he left a gun in his backpack right before they're meant to go through security. And since he sees no other option, he plants the gun in fellow rapper Clark County's bag. On the plane, when Clark informs the group that his manager Luke was arrested because there was a gun in his bag, Paperboy and Earn share an uneasy pause as they realize Clark must have set up his own manager. As for Earn's on-again, off-again girlfriend Van and their daughter Lottie, we left them in Season 2 with Van considering moving back into her mom's house. We're likely to revisit Van and Earn's duo in the upcoming season as well, since it plays a big part in many of Earn's life decisions. The push and pull of his desire to succeed as a manager as well as his desire to have a good relationship with Van often causes him conflict. And it will be interesting to see how the writers choose to build on that. Beyond that, it's hard to say what the plot of Atlanta Season 3 will be. The show is incredibly unpredictable, and what even seems possible changes from episode to episode. No one would have predicted Teddy Perkins, and it's probable that Glover and his writers, who include his brother Stephen Glover, Emmy winner Stefani Robinson, Fama Durji, Ibra Ake, Jamal Olori, and Taufik Kalade, have some surprises in store. Who will be in the cast? Atlanta helped make stars out of its entire series' regular cast, which in addition to Glover includes Brian Tyree Henry, LaKeith Stanfield, and Zazie Beetz. They've all become in-demand and prolific actors themselves, with Tyree Henry slated for the Marvel movie Eternals, Stanfield gaining Oscar buzz for Judas and the Black Messiah, and Beetz appearing in Deadpool 2 and The Joker. But they'll all be back for Atlanta. They'll reprise their respective roles as Alfred, a.k.a. Paperboy, Darius, and Van. And of course, Glover will return as Ernest Earn Marks. Though due to their busy schedules, it's likely that not all of them will appear in every episode. Other Season 3 cast members are likely to include Chris Davis as Tracy, Alfred's recently paroled friend who clashes with Earn, and RJ Walker as Clark County, a rapper of extremely shady moral and ethical character with whom Earn and Alfred rarely collaborate. And there will surely be a collection of guest stars famous in the vein of Season 2's Emmy-winning appearance from comedian Cat Williams, and not. But no official Season 3 cast has been announced yet. What do you think of Atlanta? Are you waiting for the new season? Let us know in the comments down below.